Today, I'd like to share the story of a young woman who was born in the 1990s. In 2016, Ning Fenfang was working far from home. During a visit to her hometown in Hunan province, she saw the fields where she had played as a child, now overgrown with wild grass. Her grandfather's oft-repeated words echoed in her mind. We must hold our own rice bowl, our livelihood, in our hands. In that moment, Fenfang made a decision. She quit her job and returned home. Eventually, Fenfang became the youngest official in her village. Later, put on a straw hat, rolled up her trousers, and turned to full-time farming. By 2025, her cooperative was cultivating more than 1,100 mu, or 73.3 hectares of rice and rapeseed, creating jobs for over 300 women and elderly residents in the village, and raising their annual income by an average of 4,000 yuan per person. But only when Fenfang bent down to work in the fields did she truly understood what it meant to live at the mercy of weather for food. In Hunan, winter sometimes brings bouts of low-temperature rain and snow. On one occasion, she watched helplessly as the crops everyone had worked so hard to grow were frozen and destroyed when greenhouses collapsed under the weight of ice and snow. Villagers squatted by the fields in silence, shaking their heads. Her heart ached. From then on, Fenfang began to dig deep into the mountains and fields. She saw how outdated facilities were in remote areas. A single heavy snowfall or cold snap could wipe out an entire year's hard work. An idea dawned on her. What if agricultural greenhouses could be covered by agricultural insurance? Fenfang visited villages, recorded stories, and gathered voices from the fields. Then she turned them into a proposal that was still stained with mud and brought it to the national 2 sessions. In 2024, she formally proposed that agricultural greenhouses in the south be covered by agricultural insurance. Not long afterward, the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Affairs called to give feedback on the progress of pilot programs. In 2025, Fenfang brought several proposals to Beijing on protecting high-quality farmland, revitalizing old revolutionary base areas, improving flood control capacity in her hometown, each reflecting the most urgent concerns of her fellow villagers. As a National People's Congress deputy, Fenfang said, "My job is to connect policies from above with the realities of people's lives as they are lived on the ground." This is Ning Fenfang, the first NPC deputy I interviewed when I began covering the 2 sessions. She showed me how policies and people's hearts can be closely connected through one person's dedication and hard work. And Fenfang is not alone. Over the years, I've met many deputies of the National People's Congress who have a deep connection with the lives of everyday people, like an embroiderer who became a protector of cultural heritage, a ceramic master breathing new life into the clay of Jingdezhen, a mountain village teacher helping children pursue their dreams, and a nursing home director protecting the dignity of the elderly. Their professions differ, but their roots run deep in the fertile soil of everyday life. When they bring the voices of the fields, workshops, classrooms, and courtyards to the great hall of the people in Beijing, what emerges is the most vivid face of the whole process people's democracy. The annual National 2 sessions offer a window into understanding the whole process people's democracy. I have always believed that its truest expression and most striking vitality lies with those NPC deputies who humble themselves in everyday life and remain rooted in ordinary places. Their stories are different, yet together they answer one simple question. What is the whole process people's democracy? It's not only the ballot boxes during elections, but also the unceasing footsteps along the field ridges. True democracy is never high above the people. It grows among the people, carrying warmth, beaded with sweat, and scented with earth, moving step by step toward greater light and openness.